Hello guys and welcome back to spooky season. So this is going to be another just tutorial. I have a bit of black lipstick on my teeth because I've got gloss on. Another just kind of spooky makeup sort of tutorial look at my fabulous glitter that I have on right now on my eyeball. It's so stunning, it's so spooky and I love it. You will see how I did it in a few minutes. But yeah, this is the look. It's very cute, very Halloweeny. Quite dramatic. You can always tone it down if you want to, but it's a cute way to get into the spooky season and I love it. In this video we're also going to do a Halloween this or that. So I did an autumn one in one of my last ones, and this is going to be a Halloween one, so it's going to be like trick or treat, vampires, werewolves, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be a bit of fun. I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah, if you want to see up close pictures of this look, by the way, and see all the glitter in its glory, then do follow my Instagram. It's linked down below. It's always down there, and you will see all the up close pictures of my eyeball and of my face ball. Yeah, go follow because it'll be great, and you will always see new stuff going up. Also, hopefully I'm hoping to get at least one advent calendar, a beauty advent calendar for December, and I will be opening it. If I do get one, I will open it in my story every single day. But you won't know that and you won't see it if you don't follow it, so go follow my Instagram down below. So let us get into this look. Okay guys, let's get into this. I'm feeling orange, pumpkin-y sort of eyes, bit of sparkle. I've got a fun glitter. I'm going to use one of my Apocalyptic Beauty glitters. It's kind of the inspiration for this look. Probably do a black glossy lip because why not? Look at my new little witchy legs behind there. Ain't they cute? They're cute. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling today. I also feel like we might do a bit of a Halloween this or that sort of tag. Yeah, I have a couple of them on my phone, so I might just go through them and answer them like I did with my wild magic sort of look. I might just go through and answer some prompts basically. So let's just start off anyway. So the face that I already have on, anything that's on my face right now, is already listed down below, so you can go have a look there. I've got my foundation, concealer, brows and eyeshadow primer already on, so they're all listed down below. So let's get into some colours. So I have a little mix of, ignore the blushes, that's just where I keep them, but these colours here. We've got a bit of the MMMMitchell palette from Beauty Bay, we've got some Huda palettes and my glitter, and I think that's all I have for my eyes. So let's start anyway. I'm going to start with the shade Koi from Colourpop. It's just like a super beautiful like yellowy orange and it's lovely. I'm taking this on a soft down brush from Makeup Geek, and he is just going to go into the crease. Okay, so the first tag I have here is from the Blair Bitch on Instagram. It just says template by Blair Bitch. So the first one is witches or zombies. Oh, if I'm to pick something to watch, I actually have watched more zombie movies than I have witchy movies. But if I'm to think of something that I find cooler, witches, because I want to be one, basically. Yeah. The next one then is vampires or werewolves. Werewolves, I'm a werewolf girl. I'm a teen wolf gal. I was Team Jacob. Yes, I know. I'm a werewolf kind of girl. I love me a vampire movie. Love it. But there's something about werewolves I just find a lot more intriguing. I don't know why. Plus Teen Wolf, the TV show, and the movie with Michael J. Fox, and that was a great movie. It's bad 80s movie, but it's great. But Teen Wolf, the TV show, good show to watch. Good show. I'm not worrying too much about the blend out here too much because that's where I'm going to kind of apply my glitter. Sort of where the blend would fade out. So don't worry too much, and it's a great little trick if you're not that good at blending and you're willing to put glitter on your eyes. It's a good little trick. I'm going to just kind of blend it out as much as I feel like it though, like up as high, because I do want this to be a very orange look. Okay, once we have that on, we're going to move on to this one, I think. Let me grab my 217 from MAC. This is the shade 51 from Inglot. I am going to be kind of jumping around brands a lot because I just want to use all my orangey sort of tones for this, and you don't have to stick with one brand. Let's get another prompt up before I start. So, if you guys want to know my movie for tonight as of this video going up, which is the 18th of October, hopefully, if it does go up, it's going to be Interview with a Vampire. Yes. If you don't know already, I do pick 31 movies to watch in October, and tonight's one is going to be Interview with a Vampire. The next one then is Ghosts or Demons. I do tend to go more for a demon sort of say in a movie, I tend to go for a demon sort of movie. They're scarier, which is kind of more fun. Oh, I'm also popping this orange shade in the crease as well. And then we can use the lighter orange to blend it out. Next then is trick or treat. I'm gonna go treat. I would not like to be tricked. As much as I love Halloween and I love all the spooky, creepy things, I still want to not be tricked. Next is scary movies or scary stories. Scary movies. Scary movies all the way. I do love a scary story, but scary movies. Yep, absolutely. I'm just going back in with that first orange shade on the fluffy brush again. And using that to blend out the edge of the deeper orange. Next up then is chocolate or sour candies. I'm gonna go sour candies. I do like chocolate. I'm not actually a massive fan of sour candies, but I like fizzy. So I like cola bottles, Haribo, that kind of stuff. Chocolate, I can only have so much of it before I get sick of it. I'll have a little, like, if you were to buy me a giant dairy milk bar, I'd have like 2 squares off it. That dairy milk bar would last me a month easily. Okay, I do want to brighten this up a little bit more, so I'm going to jump into my MMMMitchell palette and we're going to go onto the warm side, which is this side here. I'm going to take the shade Mental, which is like a super, super bright orange, almost like a red orange, but I don't want it to be red, so that's why I have all these colours down first, which are more yellowy oranges. I'm taking that on a 221 from MAC, just a little bit. And we can just go in and intensify that a little bit more. But I only like did a dab of it because again I don't want this to come up a red orange, I want this to still be very orange. And we can use the other shades to blend it out. The next prompt is Ouija board or Bloody Mary. I'm gonna go Bloody Mary because Ouija boards scare me. And yes, I do have a palette which you would have seen in my palette collection from V Cosmetics that has a Ouija board on front of it, and yes, that does freak me out a little bit. I got it in a mystery box, so I didn't pick it obviously. It's mostly because the scariest movie for me ever is The Exorcist. I cannot watch it on my own. I love it. It's my favourite horror movie because it scares me so much. But yeah, I will never be around a Ouija board just as much as I can ever help it. Next then, for the last one for this one actually, Halloween party or attend a haunted house? Both. I actually really couldn't pick. I probably would attend Halloween party more. Last time I was in a haunted house, I'm pretty sure it was when I went to Universal Studios for Halloween Horror Nights in like 2006, 2007? I think it was 2007 actually, and yeah, it was so much fun, but it was so scary, and I did love it. I don't know if my boyfriend would ever go with me to a haunted house. He's not big into scary sort of things. I'm just going in with the first brush again that I used, and using that to soften out that bright orange, just so that it's not too red. I'm just paranoid about this orange being too red when it photographs and stuff like that. In real life though, it looks great. It looks so nice. Then just to deepen up a tiny little smidge more, we're going to go into the Coral Obsessions palette from Huda, and I'm going to take this burnt orange shade, which I adore from this palette. I'm going to take that same brush we used for the Mental shade, and we're going to pick up some of that, and he is just going to go into mostly the outer corner. I don't want to bring it too much onto the around here too much, but I will make sure it still fades nicely. Kind of bring it a little bit halfway, and then we can go in and blend more. I'm going back in with that fluffy brush with the first shade on, and then we're going to use that to blend it out. Let's move on to another prompt. This one I found on Pinterest. It's just this or that Halloween tag. Chocolate candy or fruit? Chocolate candy over fruit, obviously. Unless it's a caramel apple. I do like those. Witches or vampires? Ooh, witches or vampires? Witches probably still. Yeah. I do love vampires, don't get me wrong. But I think Twilight kind of ruined it for me. Even though I do still love it. If you're gonna go sexy vampire, you want to go Interview with a Vampire. Yeah, I've not always been like attracted to Brad Pitt in everything he's ever done. But in that movie, yeah. Okay, so that's all for the crease. So I think we might work on the lower lash line, and I think we're going to go in the opposite direction. So we're going to go back into that Coral Obsessions palette and take that burnt orange. And I'm going to take a small little brush. It's just a lip brush from MAC. This is a 231. It's just a lip brush. Any small little brush will do. And this is just going to go right along the lashes, as close as you can get to your lashes. So next up on this is Trick or Treat again. Yeah, we already did that. Halloween Party or Scary Movie. I'm still gonna go Halloween Party for this one, even though I love scary movies. What I would really love is like a Halloween party that is watching scary movies, having a horror movie night. We used to do that all the time as teenagers and I loved it. Next then is skeletons or zombies. Zombies. Yeah, skeletons don't scare me. Zombies also don't really scare me. I actually used to, when I was younger, have like nightmares about being in a zombie apocalypse, and now I have dreams of being in a zombie apocalypse, but it's not a nightmare. I'm never scared in it. I actually think The Walking Dead has made me more confident in a zombie apocalypse situation. I don't know. So once we have that on, I'm gonna go in with this. This is a e.l.f. contour brush for the eyes. It's just a really stiff, bigger pencil brush sort of style. It's like a stubby brush. We're going to take that orange from Inglot, the shade 51. And let's get another question. So this one is trick or treat or hand out candy. God, I miss trick or treating. Oh, I loved trick or treating and I would go still. What's next? Hayride or corn maze. I answered this before. I have never been on either. They're not that big. In fact, Halloween isn't that big here in Ireland. Even now, it's still not as big as other countries, but I do love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, by the way, I'm using that orange shade to blend out that lower lash line, in case you haven't already noticed. Next then is scary costume or funny costume. Scary costume all the way. I always try to go scary. I always try to either pick a character and go as that character. That's a bit creepy. That will freak everyone out. Or go as something that's going to scare people. I don't want anyone to have to ask me what my costume is. What did you go as? Because that, I'm like, do you not know? How do you not know? It's me being a costume snob. Then I'm taking that same shade, I just wiped it off a little bit, and we're going to go into the shade Koi, and then we're going to really use that to blow it all out. Picking it up and then run that along the edges as well. The next prompt is pumpkin seeds or pumpkin pie. I'd probably go pumpkin pie. I've never actually had pumpkin. Like, I've never actually tasted pumpkin. I don't know. I don't do pumpkin spice lattes. I don't really drink coffee ever. I don't know. I'm gonna go pie just because I like an apple pie or an apple tart. The next costume or next prompt is bottle feed a baby. What? Bottle feed a baby zombie or walk alone in a dark forest. What? I was not expecting that. I'm gonna say walk alone in a dark forest because kids in general in scary movies freak me out more than anything. Like little kids, you know, when a little kid starts talking to someone in a movie, you're like, get that kid out of there, kick that kid out. So yeah, I'm gonna go walk alone in a dark forest, I think, because it doesn't say anything's gonna actually get you. Zombie could try to get you though. Next then is actually a hard one. It's bats or black cats. I'd love to own a black cat. As much of a dog person as I am, I would like a cat at some point in my life, and I would try and go for a black cat if I could, because they're very cute and kind of spooky. But bats are also adorable. Also like one of those, and also I love Batman, so that's kind of hard. Probably go realistically and go for cat, just because I could actually have a black cat. And then the last one for this one is pumpkin spice or hot chocolate. I'm gonna go hot chocolate because, again, or pumpkin spice. Yeah, it just says pumpkin spice. I'm assuming pumpkin spice latte. I'm gonna go hot chocolate because I always have hot chocolate in the winter when I'm walking around, if I'm doing shopping, anything like that, or on the way home from work. I will get myself a hot chocolate, and I love them. The Butler's hot chocolate is divine, better than anything else, better than Starbucks, better than McDonald's, better than any other place I've ever had one. Butler's is my favourite, and you can actually buy your own Butler's hot chocolate, so you get the little chocolate things and then you put them into hot milk. Oh, that just reminds me of watching scary movies at home. It's great. Okay, I'm loving how this is looking so far. My eyes look so blue and my nails match. I tried to make my nails match as much as I could. So let's move on. I'm gonna get a little bit of glitter primer. So I'm just using my Too Faced Glitter Insurance. Just gonna take a little bit of that on my finger and pop that onto the lid. Don't have to be precise with it. We're not trying to go full on cut crease or anything like that, because there is a lot of elements to this look and I don't want it to be overly complicated. The next one that I have here, this one I found actually on Etsy, Vanilla Mint Prints. If you want it as a game, you can actually buy it for a download, and you can download it and have it for parties and stuff like that, but I'm just going to read through them. So, but obviously go support people who sell these. The first one is Aliens or Ghosts. Ghosts, probably. I don't mind a sci-fi film, but I never choose a sci-fi film. My favorite sci-fi, if you consider it a sci-fi more so than a horror movie, is The Thing. It's a masterpiece. It's glorious. So yeah, that's my only thing. Otherwise, I do prefer a ghosty sort of movie. While I chat away with a few more prompts, I'm just going into the Huda Neon Orange Obsessions palette. I'm going to take the shimmery orange here, and we're just going to use that on the lid. And I'm going to use a brush first, but I may go in with my finger. So then next is Heroes or Villains. I'm always team hero, but I feel like it's been the same for anyone that's in my age group right now. You do grow up and you do understand the villains a little bit more. Tell me Thanos was wrong. Was he wrong? Thanos was not wrong in what he was saying. The way he was doing it was wrong, but what he was saying was correct. Okay, loving it. I am loving this look. It's so pretty. I'm going to do a bit of inner corner highlight now, and I'm going to take the shade I'm Peachless from Makeup Geek. It's one of their duochromes. It just has a bright peachy orangey sort of tone to it when it's shining. And I'm going to pop a bit of that on. And the next prompt is going to be dolls or clowns. What am I more afraid of? Dolls. Not afraid of clowns. They don't scare me in the slightest. Except John Wayne Gacy, but I mean, obvious reasons. I'm gonna go dolls actually, because one of my favorite all-time horror movies, and also a big inspiration for me and me as a person. That sounds actually really bad when I say what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say Chucky. Not me as a person. I'm not a serial killer. But Bride of Chucky is very much a style icon of mine. I am going to be doing her as one of my videos this year. It's what I dressed up as for Halloween last year. So let's move on to another prompt. Let me go find it again. Where did she go? There she is. And while I am answering that, I'm gonna pop on my liner on my waterline, which is gonna be Puppy from Colourpop. The next prompt is Vampire Werewolf. I already did that. Witches or Warlocks? Witches. Sexy costume or an elaborate costume? Elaborate costume. Yeah, I mean, I like, it's not like I don't dress sexy. I mean, I dress sexy in general. Not really. When I'm going out anywhere, it's not like I am super conservative or anything like that. But you see, a lot of the time, that is my general aesthetic. So, for me to dress sexy on Halloween as just my costume, like a Playboy bunny or whatever it is that you want to do, a sexy fairy or something like that, sometimes kind of just looks like me dressing up to go out. Same with like really dramatic makeup, so has to be a costume for me, but maybe still makes me look good, you know. So I'm gonna pop on a little bit of mascara, and I might as well answer a question while I'm doing that, because this is just, you know, pretty mundane thing to do, to put your mascara on. So next one then is mask or face paint. Face paint, because I do makeup more than a mask, and I find masks are very sweaty. So if I'm going out on a night out, I wouldn't be able to wear a mask all night, and then it kind of just ruins the costume for me, because I would just get too warm and I would just have to take it off then eventually. Next one is pumpkin spice or apple cider. I'm gonna go out of those. Apple cider. Not apple cider vinegar. No way. But just generally apple cider. Yeah. Next one then just says, first to die or last one standing. I don't think I'll be the first to die. I really don't. I think I'm too smart for that. Unless someone, like, you know, you don't know what's actually happening originally. I don't know, you're the, like, Drew Barrymore in Scream. Like, she didn't know there was a killer. So, but if I knew there was a killer, I wouldn't be the first to die. I would probably, out of those two, I'd probably try to be the last one standing. Even though myself, I think I would probably die along the way. Or my usual answer for something like this is I would probably die trying to save a dog. Yeah, that's probably how it would go. Okay, I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna pop a pair of lashes on me. I'm gonna powder my face because I haven't set any of it yet, and then I think we'll come back and do a little bit of skin, a little bit of lip. Okay, before I do any glitter or anything like that, I want to do my cheeks very quickly. I'm gonna go into my whoopsies. I'm wrecking the place. Gonna go into my Park Avenue Princess palette from Tarte, and I'm gonna take the shade Carat, which is the coolest of the contour shades. We're gonna use some of that. This is a Body Shop brush. I bought this brush. It's nice, yeah. Next for our prompts, what was the last one? Hunting or home invasion is the next one. Oh, both sound terrifying. Like a hunting could be there with you forever. Like a hunting in your house, you'd have to leave your house. Now, if the hunting stayed in your house, that's fine. I would rather that. If the hunting followed you, like in Paranormal Activity, maybe not. Then you have your home invasion. You'd never really feel fully safe in your house. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to take it as a hunting of the house and not of the person. So then I'm going to go for a hunting. I don't know. Alrighty, for blusher, we're going to go with my Coralista blush from Benefit because it's an orange. It's a soft orange though, so it won't take away from the look, especially since we are going to be doing glitter and a black lip as well. So yeah. But I'm just going to build it up slowly. It smells amazing. I don't know why you would scent your cheek products, but I appreciate it for some reason. Okay, and we will finish off the cheeks using our Inglot Sparkling Dusk in the shade 07. This is like beaming highlight. I'm gonna just take whatever is in the lid, tap it off because you don't need a lot, trust me. And let's get another prompt going. So next up then is gonna be Freddy or Jason. I'm always kind of leaning on a Freddy side, more so than Jason. I find him more interesting. He's more entertaining. Overall, his movies entertain me more. I don't know why. Nightmare on Elm Street #1, Nightmare on Elm Street #3, Dream Warriors, and Freddy vs. Jason are my favorites. And the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, I actually do really love that, even though a lot of people don't. I do. Friday the 13th, I don't know what it is about it. It's always just a bit like the first one is a great movie, but it's not to me Jason, because it's not, spoiler, it's not Jason. And then another one of the movies is like that as well. Second one is good, third one crap, fourth one crap, fifth one okay, but that's the one that, or no, fourth one is good, fifth one is okay, but that's the one that doesn't have Jason in it. Sixth one, really good. If that's Jason Lives, that's a really good one. Jason Takes Manhattan, crap. There's a few crap ones. There's a good few crap Nightmare on Elm Street ones. Do not get me wrong. Trust me. But, I don't know. Just, yeah. I don't know. So next what I'm going to do now is take my glitter. This is the All Hallows Eve glitter from Apocalyptic Beauty. It's like orange and peach and yellowy sort of glitters with some black specks in it, but there's also let me just see if I can see them, little bats, and yeah, we're going to try and stick a few of the little bats on, orange and black, just to go with the whole vibe. I'm just going to use my glitter primer for this, and we're going to just get a little brush. I'm just taking a little lip brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to take some of that, and it's just going to go on the outer part here. Let's open our glitter and hopefully not spill it everywhere. And let's try and get some little bat friends. I'm sorry, but how cute. How cute are my little bat friends? They're so cute. I'm loving it. So I just popped on my black lip because I couldn't really talk while I do that because I needed to be precise, and it is a matte lip, so it is going to dry down matte. So I am going to pop a gloss on it because I feel like I always wear a matte black lip, but I rarely wear a glossy black lip, even though I love how it looks. So let me just get another prompt up while I pop my gloss on. Original or sequel, depends on the movie. There's a few that I love the original and a few that I love the sequel, and sometimes I like both, so I don't know. Next then is candy or cocktails. Both. Why not? Yeah, I don't really mind either. When I'm out, cocktails. And then we've got stay together or split up. Stay together, guys. Jesus Christ. When have you ever seen a movie where they stay together and they all die? Or when have you ever seen a movie where they split up and they all die? Telling you which one works. Next up then is run or hide. Run. See, that's where I would die. I would die because I can't run. I don't do cardio. So when I run for the bus, I feel like I'm going into cardiac arrest. That kind of person. And then the last one is Monster Mash or Thriller. I like Thriller. I have such big memories of watching Thriller and the music video and the making of, and it's one thing that very much inspired me in makeup, especially because it's Rick Baker and Rick Baker is my fave. Yeah, Thriller, definitely. And obviously the music is great and the dance routine is brilliant, and yeah, it's just all around great. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so this is our finished look. I hope you all enjoyed. I feel very like Morticia Adams but with orange eyes. I don't know why. I think it's the swoop neck and it's this, and then I've got my cute little like camo skull things. I only recently got them in Claire's. Beautiful. Claire stuff this year is amazing, by the way, for Halloween. The glitter makes this look so much better. Like, oh, I love these glitters. They're so nice. Obviously my fave black lip. This is very normal for me. This is like me wearing a nude. So yeah. If you did like this video, then give me a big thumbs up down below. Let me know in the comments any of the answers that I did for my this or that. Let me know yours down below. I would like to know. And also, what horror movie are you going to watch, or scary movie, or spooky movie, or Halloweeny sort of movie are you going to watch this week? Let me know, because if you do, I want to know. And also hit subscribe down below to see more of this, more of my face, more Halloween looks coming up. Also my Bride of Chucky, that will be coming up soon. If you hit subscribe, you will see it. And also help me get to my goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If I can get there, hopefully you will help me if you do so. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.